Hello and welcome to a Let's Play of Shadowrun Hong Kong. Blind playthrough. Just got this, so I played through the Shadowrun Returns and Shadowrun Returns Dragonfall. So based on that, the original game was I think average. Dragonfall was a good game. So this is I guess the third attempt in the same series. So I'm pretty keen on seeing what they do with this, and what they have changed and what they have managed to improve. But yeah, we might as well get started. Shadowrun Hong Kong. Stable and prosperous port of call in a sea of chaos, warfare and political turmoil. The Hong Kong Free Enterprise Zone is a land of contradictions. It is one of the six world's most successful centers of business, and also one of its most dangerous sprawl sites, a land of bright lights, gleaming towers, and festive spirits, where life is cheap and everything is for sale. Well, normal difficulty is probably just fine. Balanced combat experience. Gender has no difference really, okay. Um, not sure what kind of race. What kind of a character do I want to play? I suppose things that I haven't played so far are probably maybe did I play a mage at what point? I don't recall. I think I'll play a shaman. It's it's it works very well at times, and at other times, oh my god, you're just gonna screw yourself over so badly. Higher charisma. And we need intelligence and charisma. So an elf would work well. I think it really matters. Human. I don't think I'll human. Hmm. A decent number of options. Some familiar ones. Okay, quite a lot of options in fact. Yeah, this is just fine. So some beardy guy. Might be a little bit too much. Okay. Not like we're ever gonna see this. Okay, I like this. good enough. Ooh. So character creation screen is a little bit different. Cyberware affinity unlocks additional cyberware such as hand razor, cyber weapon, spur cyber weapon. Okay, this is new. +2 armor pierce with cyber weapons. Okay, this is definitely not what we want to do. Maximum cyberware affinity. Quickness. This should be range combat in general, and an ability to dodge physical attacks. Characters with high dodge are less likely to be attacked than their teammates. Throwing weapons, close combat melee weapons unarmed. Seems very familiar. Biotech. Decking, ESP control, no. Willpower would be spellcasting. Dragon lines visible. Key casting. Okay, but our big thing is charisma. Spirit summoning, spirit control, conjuring. Etiquette. Security is usually a safe bet to take. I mean, you're usually constantly dealing with corporate and security, so yeah, I'll take it. Gang might not also be a bad idea. Shadowrunner is not a bad idea. Okay. Conjuring. Dragon lines. Spirit summoning. Okay, I do tend to have spirit summoning being a big thing for us. Totem choice. Dove. Can set all spirit break. Dove can set all spirits break away chance to 0 within 3 tiles of yourself. Okay, that seems quite good. Because the big problem with the spirit control is that the spirits you summon turn against you. So maybe with this you can basically, as long as the spirit is with you, keep it under control. Allies with damage reduction. Scorpion. +4 damage. Reduces accuracy. Dove has a cooldown. Bear. Heals our allies within 3 tiles. Very good. Dodge. Weakness. Increased chance to hit. Movement bonus. Not a bad thing. Cobra. Personal passive benefit of +1 damage and +5% accuracy for all attacks made by the shaman. Okay. So constantly on. 4. Personal passive benefit of plus 15 hit points. Fish. Passive benefit of minus 10% chance of being hit. Liver. Plus 1 movement, plus 1 armor. I don't think I want to take a job. The heal is a good one, then probably some of these passive abilities. Extra mobility, extra hit points, extra chance to hit, extra damage. That's very nice. Maybe I'll... I think I'll take the job. Although it's very amusing, actually, at sometimes just to lose control of your spirit, so... Raccoon grants movement bonus of +2 tiles to all allies within 3 tiles the shaman casts. Movement abilities are very good. However, okay, heal is pretty much one of the best things you could have because it's an area of effect heal. You don't have to waste a lot of healing turns on many people. You can just heal and everyone else is free to do their own thing. Delve is sort of very interesting though. You could guarantee a working, fully functioning spirit for a turn. Movement and armor. Movement is very good, no matter what you do. Leper. Jesus Christ. Tough choice. A lot of good things. Minus 10% chance of being hit with a shadow. Yeah, I'll take this. So we're a fish shaman. Increase spell books. Spirit control. We do want some wisdom too. Spellcasting 2 increases spells book slot. Not yet unlocked. We are gonna need some body no matter what. It's same with the quickness. Okay, conjuring. Can equip air barrier, lightning barrier, fire barrier, hailstorm barrier. Don't really care. Increase spellbook slots would be the interesting thing. Dragon lines, sure, why not? But you're gonna need more and more. Spirit control. Well, it is what it is. I'm gonna be left with a couple of extra points then. Basically won't have all that many weapons. We're gonna fight through our summon. Not sure how good of a choice that is, but we're gonna stick to it. Increase spellbook slots. I think we want to go through Conjuring though, with the spellbook slots, because there might be a skill or stat requirement to learn some spells. Okay, we're gonna be left with 2 unused karma. Name. Uh, Bob. Kuzman. Street name. Uncle Bob.
You have one new message.
Hi. It's Raymond. I hope I have the right number. Look, I know we haven't spoken in a while, but I need your help. Remember the day I took you and Duncan off the streets? I told you that the past is just a story, that if you can just accept that, your past loses all power over you. Yeah, I was wrong. I'm on my way to Hong Kong now, to finish something I should have faced a long time ago. And I need you with me. I know we're not blood, and we didn't leave things in a good place. But you and Duncan are the only real family I have. Please, if our past means anything to you, meet me in Hong Kong right away. I'll explain more when you get here. I'm begging you. I'm almost out of time.
Hard landing. Raymond Black. The old man gave you a home once. Took you and Duncan off the gang-ridden streets of the Barrens. Sheltered, educated, slapped sense into you both, until you almost resembled productive members of society. And then you took off, left it all behind, landed behind bars for a time, tried to start a new life after that. It's been 8 years since you've heard Raymond's voice, until out of the blue you got this cryptic message, a plea for help. Meet me in Hong Kong right away, and wire to your account enough new yen to pay for the flight and then some. The descent is rough. A squall comes out of nowhere, sending a solid sheet of rain punching into the suborbital transport. With a ragged shudder, the plane finally skids to a halt at the edge of the Czech Lapcock tarmac. An hour and interminable number of emotionless security checkpoints later, you hail a water taxi to Victoria Harbour. Hong Kong looms ahead, pulsing with energy. Monsoon season. So very familiar looking. Nothing. This looks like to be the Dragonfall the engine more or less. You step from the churning of the water taxi to the ponderous rocking of the docks, your stomach lurching at the transition. As soon as you're clear, the captain nods once and steers the small craft back into the harbor. Man never said a word, just handed you a worn brown duffel bag when you stepped on board filled with gear, some stiff new body armor and a note. Better safe than sorry. Above, smoke-thick clouds hang low in sky, reflecting the lights of the city in a nauseating swirl. The wind changes direction more than once, creating a heavy stew of aromas: diesel, sea salt, street food, and filth. It's all you can do to keep your in-flight meal where it belongs. Two figures stand waiting in the dim light of the pier. The first is an orc, lean, with in-your-face muscles and a jaw made to break fists. The second is an elf, one hand resting casually against her hip. Raymond Black is nowhere to be seen. So Duncan, well, don't you look like shit? Duncan Wu, the closest thing you have to a brother. Haven't seen the man in 8 years. Still as charming as ever. He grins. Green's not really your color, Bob. Doesn't go with that nice new armor I got you. As you open your mouth to respond, something shifts alarmingly in your stomach. A liquid bubbling sensation. Maybe tough it out. I don't know what you're talking about. Must be the harbor lights messing with you. Must be. Guess you still got some of your old fortitude at least. He laughs. Considering how much synthahol we used to put down, I'd be surprised if you couldn't handle a little chop. Anyway, we got to go find Raven. So where is the old man? Never showed up. He still got the same baritone rasp. Had it since he was 12. Who developed early. When was the last time you saw him? A few weeks ago, before I got this message telling us to meet him here. I'd been working a lot, so I hadn't been by the house in a while. Any idea what's going on? The orc bows his head, his voice sounds far away. No clue. All I know is that Raymond hasn't been himself in a long time. How so? He's been restless, staying in his study inside his own head a lot, and he barely sleeps anymore. I've been worried about him, but I haven't figured out what to do about it. He looks up at you and shrugs. And I didn't have a brother to turn to. Hell, wasn't too sure you were even alive still, until Raven managed to track you down your number. The woman standing beside him breaks in. We should get going, Duncan. Head back to the meeting point in case your dad shows up. Copy that, Sarge. They're wearing Lone Star body armor. Looks like Duncan Wu's gone private police. Sarge? The woman taps her chest with an armored finger. Carter, Seattle Lone Star. I'm Duncan's partner. And superior officer. She grins. I let him carry my coffee for me sometimes. Write my parking tickets, that kind of thing. I figured I could use some backup. I didn't know what raid cut him himself into, and I wasn't sure you were gonna show up. It's a tossed-off remark, but there's an undercurrent of resentment in it. Of course I showed up. Yeah, well, I wasn't so sure, you know. He shakes his head. Hey, look, I'm glad you're here, Bob. Seriously. But I'm gonna need some time to get used to having you around again. Been a while since I heard from you. Know what I mean? Memories of sleepless nights in lockup flash by, wondering if you'd ever see Duncan or Raymond again. Wondering if you even wanted to. And then, stepping out into the daylight, suddenly free, pull out of some obscure corporate restructuring, a few $100 million worth of apology from your former jailers, and a decision to start a new life, to leave the past behind, all of it, until now. Yep, we'll talk about it later, okay? Who stares at you, scuggles reflecting the harbor lights? Yeah, okay. He scans the waterfront, frowning. Let's just find Raymond. He was supposed to meet us in the plaza on the other side of this pier. The sooner we find him, the sooner you all can have a big happy family reunion over dinner. Carter grins. And the sooner I can find a place to get a drink around here. Damn right. Ahead of you, Hong Kong rises serpent-like from the sea. Government and megacorp coiled together, writhing in their basket of institutionalized corruption. No one can tell where the snake's body ends and its tail begins. That's what Raymond used to say. Duncan turns and starts down the pier. Carter follows. Oh, for a long time. Painting the picture, I guess. What do we have? We have shitty armor, acid bolt, haste, some basic items, air elemental effect. That's about it. So, let's see what this game is all about.